This is Antoma again. Of course, in today's video, I'm talking about now that you're monetized on X, you've already connected your X Stripe account. You have already hit the 5 million impressions. You've already got the 500 verified followers on X. Well, now you're waiting for a paycheck, right? It's just amazing because you be like, yeah, you're so eager like to get your first paycheck from X, and of course, like you be like, hey, I'm going to be getting around $100,000 every after 2 weeks, and then boom, time comes up and you're getting a minimum earning. It's very normal, bro. It's very normal. Like that's what we're going through right now. I have already connected everything. I'm eligible for everything. I mean, I have monetized my X account, and all my X accounts are monetized. It is really, 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 really discouraging a lot of creators on X out there because they be so eager like to earn that money. They be pouring a lot of effort, and then when the time for payout comes up and they are below minimum earning, so it really discourages them. Most of them have lost their verification badges, and then they have gotten demoralized and gone to other platforms out there. So what does it take to make money on X? Like seriously, of course, like getting impressions, like getting monetized on X is difficult. Also, earning from X is very, very difficult. You just don't have to post something random there and then begin earning something on X, Bro, I am a living testimony because I have posted and posted. I've gotten millions and millions of impressions in the last 1 month plus, because I've never gotten any payment ever since I started creating content on X. As of today, doing this video, I've not earned any single coin from X payout. But of course, I'm monetized, Every time the payout comes up below minimum earning. So, like, many people have given up, but of course, I've not given up. Like, this is the last one was the third consecutive time that I was getting that message like below minimum earning. And of course, the next payout, we are waiting for it and see what happens. Are they going to give us some money or they will not? But of course, when you look at my impressions, I have over 7 million impressions. Like all those impressions have not earned any single dollar like from X, So what I want to tell you is this. Yes, you might be struggling right now to get the impressions on X, and then struggling to get monetized. But of course, after getting monetized, you will have a lot of hopes of getting some money on X. Of course, the first time you might get a below minimum earning, and your hopes, your morale gets demoralized. You get demoralized and almost give up. Of course, what I want to tell you is that you shouldn't give up. There's a lot of time you spent. You spent a lot of money. You spent a lot of effort getting yourself monetized on X. So, like giving up after having gotten monetized is not the best option that one can ever do. So, what I want to encourage you is one. Yeah, we are getting that, and this is just to motivate you that, of course, you should not just give up like that. I've got this 3 consecutive times. There is my friend who has got below minimum earning for approximately 8 consecutive times. But of course, he's not giving up. He just told me that, hey, I'm not giving up, bro. I'm keeping on pushing. I'm keeping on posting content. One day, one time, I will get paid. But of course, what makes someone to get a below minimum earning? Well, X, the bad thing with X, for it is not like YouTube. Because YouTube, the money that you made yesterday, it will show it today. Like it will send you the money that you earned yesterday from your content. But for X, it doesn't show you anything. So for them, it is just unpredictable, and you cannot know like the amount of money they are giving out for a particular amount of impressions. So it is really difficult to understand how X is operating. It is revenue sharing program. So there's no way you can see the amount of money you have so far accumulated on your X account. Just like YouTube, you can just go on YouTube Studio and then see the amount of money that you have so far made. Maybe that you made yesterday, you made the other day, you made last week. Like you can easily get to know. Like you go and check on your YouTube Studio and then see through the revenue and confirm that, oh, this day I got this $5, the other day I got $10, something like that. But X, you can extremely not see anything. So it's not that as easy as on YouTube. So X has just kept that as a secret for themselves. They are the ones who have the full control of what should I give who. So most of the time, probably Africans, like I had some controversial statements and stories that Africans are really put behind as far as payments are concerned on X, because someone in the US, someone in Europe gets much more funds, gets paid more as compared to someone from Africa. Like 5 million impressions is not the same from an African account, is not the same as 5 million impressions in an American or a European account. So what brings all about this? Well, what you have to know is this: just like on X, just like on YouTube, impressions from an Americans, impressions from Europeans, from those wealthy countries with a high CPM. CPM is a cost per mile, yeah, cost per 1,000 impressions, cost per 1,000 views there on X. But of course, when you get 1,000 views from the US, from the viewers in the US, is not the same as when you get 1,000 views from a viewer in India. Indians have a lower CPM. US has a much higher CPM because people in the US are much likely to buy an ad. Like, they're most likely to purchase something online. Like, they are wealthy, so they've got all what it needs, like, to buy something online. But Indians, like, they do not easily buy something online. Most of them are poor. So even just the same as Africans, most of African countries are poor and they don't easily buy something online. So that's why it always brings in a difference as far as currencies are concerned. So on X as well, content creators from Africa create content, and most of their content is seen by Africans. And of course, like, when you scrolling through the comment section, you will see a lot of ads on X. But of course, most of the Africans just skip the ads and they don't even tap on any, like, seriously. But of course, Europeans, Americans, most of those guys, they get most of their recommendations of what to buy from ads. Of course, most of them are paid much lesser amount in Africa as compared to when an account from the US posts something. 11 million impressions in the US, you get a lot of money. Like, but 11 million impressions in Africa, less money. Like, there's nothing in it. You understand? So, well, but don't be discouraged. Like, this video is just to motivate you guys. If each one of you that has created content, you have struggled to get monetized, and of course you have started getting those below minimum earnings, just don't give up. Just keep pushing. So long as you break through and then get your first payment, you will be wow. Of course, you will get a lot of hopes that, yeah, so meaning that I have to make this amount of impressions before I can get paid. Well, you'll be working on that kind of speed, that before I get paid, I have to make up to 10 million impressions, 15 million impressions before I can get paid. Well, yeah, that's well. Because at first, you'll be with a lot of morale of posting and getting paid, so eager to getting the first payment, and then you're discouraged by X when they send you a below minimum earning. Yeah, and then you get discouraged. But of course, some people who are so persistent have persisted and they are earning big right now. So of course, there's an African that is earning over 10,000 US dollars in a space of 2 weeks. That's a lot of money for an African. We are below average. Our earning rate is so low. And that money is a lot for us in Africa, and we are proud of it. But of course, 10,000 in the US, that's just normal amount. So those people are always, they have a lot of money and their living standard is so high as compared to us in Africa here. Probably the reason that's why most of these impressions also affect us so much. Like, for us, we've got nothing to lose. If they give me $1,000, that one can take me for 2 weeks, like, without going to work or anywhere, But $1,000 in the US, bro, that's a single meal and it is gone. So, well, that's probably the reason that's why the X is doesn't pay us equally. We're so finished. We're so fucking done, bro. But you don't have to give up. Let's just keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing. So, well, thank you very much for watching. If you have reached to this point of this video, and of course, I remain Antoma. Kindly subscribe to my channel, and of course, like this video. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and X at Antoma. Just like the way it is displayed down here. Thank you.